Welcome to today's show. Today we're going to be talking about Open Heart Book 3, Chapter 12. And we basically see in this chapter we're back from our vacation in Hawaii with the marriage. The wedding is over, and now we're back to the business. We knew the main plot is going to be Bryce and his friend, but we first discuss with our friend about our board exams and how tensed we are. Then we go to the hospital, we meet up with diagnostics team member, and we start sorting our case. And Ethan says which case to choose. There were two cases. First one was related to autoimmune cases, and Ethan tried to avoid it because if we took that, this is the particular case pattern that Bloom is trying to solve. So if we went with that, Bloom would be interfering with that, probably putting the patient at risk. So Ethan was really stubborn about that, and he said avoid the case, go to the second one. But we see it is quite ironically, we thought the second patient is also has some autoimmune situation. Then later we find out that the patient has something different, malarial infection, and we find that out and we sort the case. Now something else happens. A lot of things happens, to be honest, the way it happens. With Rafael first, we meet up with them. We're seeing how he's helping people with their physical surgery and stuff. And he gets invited by the baseball player again, and we can tag along. And later we'll see he has got a new job. He can leave the hospital and can work as a physician for that. I think the baseball team, Mortars. Yeah, it's a therapist. So and then we see the Bryce drama. Bryce and his friend. Bryce advises his friend not to go through the surgery, but he does, and Bryce is the lead on that surgery. So he first quits. He asks Emery to quit, but Harper to quit, but so that he can quit. I mean Bryce, and later we have a conversation with Bryce, and we can go shopping out, and we can convince Bryce, or Bryce would, if you don't even convince, he would at the last moment he would do the surgery, but the result will be really negative, and Bryce will be down, and we will be cheering them up for his loss. So that was a really hard part of this chapter for Bryce, and Bryce is another really important surgery, tough surgery after this kind of surgery the next day, and he seems kind of cheered up for that. And then we see next we solve the case and other things we go through, but mainly we see a really good relationship between Tobias, Harper, our main character, and Ethan in the diagnostics room. But at the end, we see Ethan is kind of distant and kind of trying to hide something, and we finally learn that really disturbed. Ethan was looking really disturbed, and finally he breaks his silence at the last moment. He says, "Look, I'm going to take a break for indefinite time because Ethan is under scrutiny for the things he has done and the legal challenges he's still facing. So he doesn't know how long he's gonna be gone. Now, this is a big thing so far, and we're gonna face this problem in the next chapter." This Ethan problem is again, Bloom is not in the picture yet, but still the lawsuits that were brought against him, they're still causing some sufferings for him. So we'll see more about that. Ethan, and finally when we thought everything is going right with the diagnostics team, at that moment everything is getting really hard. We'll see more about that in the next chapter of Open Heart. Let me know in the comment section how did you like this chapter, and let's discuss in the comment section by all means. Thank you guys for listening, and bye.